So, dude. Dude. So, right? Do you know that? You should check it out. It's all over Vine. Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. So a number of years ago, I was here at the University of Minnesota Duluth at the Newman Center, and we had to build a shed in the backyard. One of our students, his name is Mitch, he went out and he got the prefab, shed, with all the holes previously drilled in it and everything. And so we went out in the back and we laid a foundation and started building it. And we put the frame up, and it took some time, started putting the siding on and the roof on, and it turned out that because it was prefab and because there were already holes previously drilled in, right, so A goes to B, that kind of a thing, our foundation wasn't level. And so because of that, everything was just off by like 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. So here I am thinking, I'm like, we'll drill new holes. We already have the foundation, we already have the frame up. Let's just drill new holes and it'll be fine. And Mitch was like, no, it's fine. Because I'm getting all impatient, right? Because when I'm on a project, I just want it to get done. I want to be done with it. And he was like, no. We want it done, but we want it done right. And so I'm impatient, but he's completely patient. I'm like, this is a waste of time. And he's like, no, this is actually how you build a shed. So we disassembled the frame. We went out and he got some other kind of material for the foundation, put it down, made sure that it was level, rechecked it, rechecked it, and then we started building the frame and then putting the siding and the roof on. And as we did that, because the foundation had been leveled, because we went back and did it right, everything just went, it just matched and just matched and just matched. Just everything went well. And I look back on this and think, man, that's how I approach life in so many ways. Like I just want to be done. And someone comes along and says, no, I know you're impatient, but you can be patient because you don't actually just want it to be done. You want it to be done right. I think there's maybe too many of us. We go through life and regardless of what it is, whatever it is the project we're working on, whatever the work it is that we're working on, we just want to be done with it. I mean, think about this. I mean, I wanted to get done building the shed. Why? Because I wanted to go on to do the next thing. And when I was doing that thing, what did I want to do? I wanted to be done with that so I could go on to the next thing. And so often we go through life just wanting to be done with the work. The problem with that is this, is I'm then missing the work of the moment. And in so many ways, if I just want to be done with it, when I miss the work of the moment, I'm also oftentimes missing the worth of the moment. We will never, ever encounter God in the future. We will never encounter God in the past. The only time we have to encounter God is in the present, in the moment. In this moment is the only time that I really have to either say yes to God or say no to God, to either pay attention to God or to refuse to pay attention to God, to ignore God. Because this is the moment. Now, again, so often though, I just want to be done with this moment. I want to be on to the next moment because I'm always looking towards the future or I'm looking towards the past. And yet the only moment you actually, any of us ever really have is right now, is the present. Now, but again, let's go back to this last thing here. In so many parts of our lives, we just want to be done. So I'll talk to people who will say like, God, give me patience. Why? Because I want to be done with the whole striving for patience thing. I want to have patience. So God, give me patience. Or I want to be the kind of person who is able to go through life without any fear. So God, give me courage so I don't have to go through life afraid. I want to be the kind of person who's done with being afraid and now I have courage. Or I want to be someone who, God, give me the ability to love people, the people next to me, the people in my life. So God, just give me that thing. Do that for me. Why? Because I want to be done with the striving to become a person of love, a person of patience, a person of courage, whatever that kind of person is. A lot of times in our lives, we recognize that there's a work that God's doing right now. There's a work that God's doing right now. And for a lot of us, we want him just to be done with it. God, just do it. Let it be done. And he's like, no. He's like Mitch. God in a lot of ways is like Mitch. He's like, no, we're doing it right now. We have to take it back to the studs. We have to take it back to the foundation. We have to take it back a bunch of steps. Like, God, no, just be done. He's like, no. We're going to do this right. The remarkable thing is this. God is so much more patient than we are. Because he doesn't just want it done and over with. He doesn't just want the final result. He wants us. And the only moment that he gets to have us is right now. Because if we live the right now moment in God's presence, that means we become the kind of people who can live the forever moment in God's presence. You realize that right now, the work of the moment is to become a person of love. Right now, the work of the moment is to become a patient person. Right now, the work of the moment is to become that generous person, or that fair person, or that person who is able to say, I don't just want to be done. I want it to be done right. And to realize that when we recognize this is the only moment I have to do that work, then we begin to realize the worth of every single moment. From all of us here at Ascension Presents, my name's Father Mike. God bless.